The time is 7:03 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. The price of Bitcoin is 4,245 American dollars. What you can see right here is a head and shoulders pattern. So you go from here to here to here, 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 and here. So a head and shoulders pattern is when you have, this is actually called a inverted head and shoulders. So this is your shoulder, this is your head, and this is your shoulder. An inverted head and shoulders pattern usually signifies downward price movement, and we actually attempted this day today to break out of this descending channel, which eventually would become very narrow. Unfortunately, there was not enough volume to break out of this channel, and therefore when we came out of it, it was uncertainty. There was uncertainty, and it wasn't for sure that we were breaking out because the volume was not substantial like it was here or here. It was quite low. I think still that we have a chance of making $5,000 as long as we remain above this line, which sits at $4,100. It was actually surprising to see such price movement with such green candles to the upside. However, in theory, a head and shoulders pattern, an inverted head and shoulders pattern, usually tells us that further downside is to be expected. However, if this is in the opposite direction, for example, if it's like from there to there to there, that's your shoulder, and then you have a head and then another shoulder, then you can expect to see an up move or an increase in the price of the asset. If we do, however, break below $4,000, then I would probably be more convinced that we would probably not be able to hit $5,000. But I still think we need to hit $5,000 before we go to $1,000, because the extreme selling we saw in the past couple of days, such red candles here and again here, I believe that we need to have some kind of recovery, semi-recovery, before the capitulation starts. I believe that capitulation is absolutely necessary, and it has to be done in order for the market to reestablish itself and for a bull market to start again. I simply don't believe that we can just go up from here and continue going up above $5,000. I believe that we need to really die in the price and become really low so that the dumb money or retail investors have no longer faith in it. And it's simply the way it is. Bitcoin needs to go down for it to go up, because if we did see the bottom, and say this was the bottom, I would expect a green candle possibly twice or 3 times the size of this candle. However, what did we see? From little candles with minimal volume. And if it was a bottom, then the volume would have been possibly like 5 to 6 times the size of this. So I am 90% sure that we have not hit the bottom for Bitcoin in this bull market. For this year, I'm pretty sure that the bottom is in, and I think January or February of next year we can see $1,000. But possibly for this year we might see an increase in price for Christmas time, and then next year we will have to come down to $1,000, and then we can start again and go to the upside and have astronomical increases of the price. But for now, I believe that we can possibly close the month on a red candle, the next month have a green candle, possibly a small green candle, maybe, and in January and February possibly down, and that is when I expect the accumulation phase to start. And I think the accumulation phase or the accumulation months could last a couple months, maybe 1 to 3 months, but after that phase I am very certain that we can see the price of Bitcoin to start to go up again, and rapidly. But for now, we need to definitely go down, and then, and only then, we can go up. But I still think that this is not low enough for us to simply just consolidate and then go up. I don't think so. Again, the volume. For example, in the last bear market, we saw that the volume, the selling volume was the highest of the whole bear market. And when you see such a red candle, that is a sign of capitulation. And we may not see the biggest increase of price or the biggest green candle, but if you can see this on the monthly for here, then you can say it's the bottom. But we haven't had, usually the candle would be possibly the same size of the buying candle, the buying volume when it was at the peak, but we haven't. It's like half the size. So I honestly don't think that this is the bottom. And yeah, I just think we're gonna go down. But in the short term, we might go up a little bit, maximum $6,000. But this $6,000 area is going to be massive resistance, and I'll be shocked if we can break $6,000 before $1,000. So for the last time, I think we're going to be going possibly consolidation. Next month, maybe $5,000 or $6,000, and then we'll hit the resistance, and then I think that will be when we go for the final bottom, and that will be when we will end the bear market and start to see some bullish price action again. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something from the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Share with your friends, share with your family, and comment on any feedback or suggestions to the channel. And peace.